Right, sorry for the people still on ads. There's like 40 seconds of ads left, but I clicked the button without thinking. So I'll just let the roundup go. So I'll wait to say hello everyone and stuff until all the ads have gone. There's a chainsaw. Right. I will, I'll say hello and all that stuff when I get back, because I need to pee and grab a drink. Talk amongst yourselves. Right. What are we watching, Apache? Yes. Everything they said. Sorry, we're back. Yeah, I just got back in. I was outside. Well, I wasn't outside. It's fucking miserable weather. Right, so hello everyone. We are here today to watch the Champions Cup 28 round 1 match between Ungern's Underworld and Pavlaras' Wood Elves. Ungern last season and I played Underworld, and I didn't know Ungern was going for top Underworld. Not top Underworld for the season, but top Underworld of all time. And so was I. So when I got to what I thought was top Underworld of all time, I stopped playing, even though I had a really good Underworld team. And Ungern, therefore, finished slightly ahead of me. It's really annoying. So I've got to play Underworld again to reclaim... Well, not reclaim the throne, because I never fucking claimed it in the first place. To claim the new throne. So this is how much is in it with us. 71.8 for Ungern. And 71.2 for me. So I'm very annoyed. I could have played. I could have passed him. I didn't know he was doing it. It's my own fault. So this fucker with this. So I hope he loses just because he did that. and passed me. So let's have a look at the teams. So Ungern's Underworld team is dangerous, but he's, unfortunately for him, has drawn woodies. So his 3 claw is a bit shit. The tree's in trouble, but that's about it. The claws are not so good here. He's got a deep bench. What's he got here? He's got Nobbler, which is it's a decent run against Wood Elves, isn't he? Bringing in the chainsaw. It does mean he's got a jump up tackle pommer. If you remove the claw, it's still great against Wood Elves. The problem is the Pavlaras has got a jump up tackle pommer, which is great against Underworld. You can't possibly have Nobbler out there. Right, okay. I was like, what's going on there? So Ungern has won the toss and chosen to kick. I gotta be honest. I know he's got a wizard and stuff. I think I might have chosen to receive here, because Pavlaras only has 11 players, and you have a good chance of twatting everything he puts on the LOS. Tackle Mighty, Tackle Palm, Claw for the tree. You could have gone up like 3 players instantly. I wouldn't have hated him receiving here. It depends on what you think the Woodies are going to do, Darkthrone. It's fine, yeah. If you think they're going to try and quick score, then it doesn't really matter, because that's fine. You're fine with that. So what has Ungern got? Has he got a bribe? No, okay. So he's won the fame. He's got a wizard and a chainsaw. There might be some munching sounds in the background, so I picked up a snack of some fridge raiders while I was there, walking past the kitchen area. Yeah, the War Dancer was very exposed there, wasn't he? Let's talk about that for a second. That was a terrible placement of that guy. On a blitz, that guy was just getting tackle palmed. Hang on. I was swallowing my snack. It's posted every season in the EAB channel, in the main general Discord. But I then download it and upload it to my Discord. So if you go into my Discord and look in my EAB channel, it's pinned at the top, the newest lists. So that's the quickest way to find it, is just to nose in my Discord. Were you checking to see your Underworld rating, Andre? Or just seeing if you were in any of the lists? You are the 4th highest Chaos player of all time. And the 6th highest Dark Elf. And the 3rd highest Norse. I think that might be it. Yeah, Space Cadet's about like the 100th Norse best player, I think. I think my nan has a better rating with Norse than Space Cadet, and she died in 2010. Top Skaven is unassailable because it's Muldripster from like the first 8 seasons. It's 82%. I don't think anyone's going to beat that. There are some players who are close, about 80%-ish. But I don't think you're going to beat it. Because you can add on a few percent from the early seasons. Although now, with the new influx of bad coaches, if you started now, you might stand a chance. The current person who currently plays and has played recently with Skaven, who's the best, is Mike the Machine, which is 76%. Because they changed the order in which the leagues show up, Daithwen. It was always Open Ladder showed up first. So anyone who bought the game new, or anyone who didn't care, joined Open Ladder, because it was the first league on the list. So now they've changed it, so Champions Ladder is first. And since they've done that, we've got 800 extra coaches a season. 800 extra coaches. Yeah, it's not the influx of players, it's where they ended up, Mellow Gold. They all ended up in Champions Ladder because it's the first league on the list. So these days, there's a lot of new players in Clado. I mean, I hesitate to say shouldn't be there because that's just subjective. But it does make, in my opinion, it makes the spin lottery even more exaggerated than it always was. It's quite possible now to get like 10 games in a row of people who don't know how to play Blood Bowl. I mean, it always was possible, but it's quite possible now. It's far easier than it used to be. Since the early days when there was like, 1,000 extra coaches in every season who didn't know how to play Blood Bowl. I think you could, it is possible, like you could keep like some kind of Excel sheet or just have a good memory for everyone's name. But then you still can't rule out teams. Like it doesn't matter if you spin into K-Fool, like it's an eye roller. It's like, oh crap, I got K-Fool. But if you're like 1,600 Chorfs and he's 1,200 Zons, you're probably alright. Whereas if you spin into Bob and his 30% record, but he's 2,000 Nurgle and you're like 1,500 Lizards, you're probably not alright, even though he's total garbage. So it doesn't help that much. It's not worth the effort, I don't think. People do keep an eye on top players or on Twitch. Like, people don't spin into me if they don't want to, because I stream most of the time. Not to call myself one of the top players, but you know what I mean. Bob's alright, yeah. Bob. Well, to be fair, that is the 152nd version of Bob. The previous 151 versions were shit. Right, let's go back to this. Ooh! Andre, you dirty little fucker. Ah, never mind. I'm fine. As long as you don't win them all, I'm okay. I'm going to press pause here. Where the fuck's my compliment?
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Your win rate is okay now and pause the game, you twat.
That's better. Thank you, Meligold, and thank you for the bits, Tricept. Jeez. Fucking people who haven't even played 100 games with Chorfs. Getting compliments. Doesn't even kill him. Ooh, hang on. What's going on here? He's a jump-up player. That's a jump-up. He's just based a jump-up tackle bomber. That doesn't seem like a good plan. Oh, okay, he's fouling him. With a +2 foul. Oh! It's because I was left as a child, Meligold, so I need constant reassurance. I am a child of the foster care system and, you know, group homes and things. So I am incredibly sensitive deep down inside, and I just need constant reassurance. Is that a problem? Yeah, I definitely wasn't right as a child. I do not have a vagina. If I had a vagina, I'd probably have lived a completely different life. I mean, especially if I look like I do now with a vagina. That would be super strange. I assume I would have the other trappings. Like I would just be a woman. If I just was me with a vagina... Would I have an extra vagina, like, as well as a penis? Or would I have a vagina instead of a penis? I think that's a pretty important question. I'm pretty certain that there's never been a working hermaphrodite, right? Hermaphrodites never have working penises and working vaginas. They barely have they barely have either of them. Doesn't work on a human being. A vagina instead of an arse. Ooh, interesting. That's a little bit strange, isn't it? So, but would that mean you would poop out of your vagina? Because vaginas operate completely differently. So you would just constantly shit yourself, I think. Because there's no equivalent of a sphincter in a vagina. Because I have unlimited points, Meligold. I have to answer the questions that people ask, Yorkshire Kiwi, so yes. Regularly, this is a talking bollocks stream. Yeah, but you'd have to permanently clench, right? Like, the sphincter creates, like, a pressure system inside so that your shit doesn't just fall out. So I think if someone replaced someone's asshole with a vagina, you would just shit yourself all the time. And your vagina would be full of shit. So it would be pretty horrible. That would be a miserable life. So Pavlaras doesn't have a bribe and doesn't have a bench. So I'm not a massive fan of his fouling strategy there. I mean, it is a tackle pommer. But firstly, it's armor 8 and he only had a +2 foul. And second, so if he doesn't actually get the armor break there, like he's got some good players like knocking around this guy. So I really didn't like the foul there. If you've got bench, it's alright. But he's got no bench. Or if your opponent only has 1 tackle, it's okay for the risk, maybe. But this, just no. Ungern changing his mind and going for the tree. Yeah, no bench, no dirty player, no bribe. Not a good plan, I don't think. Of course he gets pushes, re-rolls, gets the POW. And nothing. A snake. Delightful dice. Yeah, that particular foul was a big risk regardless, wasn't it? Because you might not break armor. Whereas alternatively, Ungern has a massive bench and can happily foul the shit out of this guy. Wait, he hasn't actually tried to stand the tree up yet? If the tree doesn't stand up, the dancer's in trouble, I think. Wait, he didn't try to stand the tree up in case it got clawed. I think this dancer's going to get fouled, surely. It's a cup game, Sophist. It's not me playing. Yeah, but that should have been the blitz, in my opinion. And then he should have fouled the dancer. That was his best opportunity to get rid of this dancer, who's just running round 3 dice in goblins with Mighty Blow Tackle. And yes, for someone who asked, he's also seems to have got a Merc thrower. Not certain what that's about. Well, he's got a thrower is a thing. There's a thrower right there. So he's got a second thrower. Yeah, Pavlaras would be happy to do this. The dancer will blitz another goblin. Like, he's going to win the attrition at this rate. That was a catcher, and he two-diced him? That was lazy. No, it's a much... it's a much better chance of removal if you get the goblin. The more removals, the better for his drive. I would just keep hitting goblins. There's 3 dice. Stunty. I haven't even seen... Look at this dancer who's just been knocking around at the back. This Edge 6 dancer who's just been knocking around. Maybe this guy is why he's taken a this thrower. Maybe he's going to ball carry on him. Oh, and he's quad-skulled! And again, 2 dicing catches. That's the score, that is. That's just giving up the score. No, it's 2. This one doesn't have horns. The other guy has horns. This one's the jump up guy. So he's going to foul again, and he's left him out there for that. And now the ball carrier is an assist to the foul. Don't like these risks. He gets away with it. And gets the lucky KO. There we go. This is a 3 dice. And he doesn't get him. And there was another double skulls in there. Wow. It's going to GFI the chainsaw, I think. Well, now it's done something. It's failed to GFI and stunned itself. I really don't like the way Ungern has played this, to be honest. He's just allowed the Elves free reign. Yeah, or the catch. That was 2-1 in 36s. Yeah, I can't believe the chainsaw was a total waste. It literally did nothing. I never went to the post office today, by the way, Manus. Sorry. The storm, whatever it's called, Storm Bernard or something, has hit here. I've been hiding in the warehouse all day. Yeah, no pressure on the ball. He didn't base. He could have based like rookie elf linos. Brendan, is it Brendan? I called it Bernard. That's pretty good. He didn't. He could have based up some linos. When the tree was down, he could have moved the troll to base up harder. He should have fouled the tackle palmer 100%, I think. What a great one-turn attempt. Yes, with a bench like he's got, there should have been fouling. Should have been 3-dicing every catcher he could. Like, should have been basing some more. Some basing of the skillless elf linos wouldn't have been bad. It was just so passive. And that, I mean, the chainsaw shouldn't have been on the pitch. If you weren't going to use it at all, the chainsaw was useless. And yeah, tackle palmer is out. And it's it's horrible to quad skull. It's really unlucky. But it should have been a 3-dice. Hasn't been that interesting so far, Yakisty. Ungern's played way too passive, and the Wood Elves have just basically been able to do anything and everything they wanted to do. Taken no damage whatsoever. See you later, Manus. Yes, they've got 11 players on the pitch. The same 11 they started with. Yeah, 2 Adge 6. And not just that, but the other War Dancer is Pom. So he's doubled. He's not. Shuhan's is. He's only going to get a 1D if he goes for it. That's it. That's the... You mean my brand new Chaos team? I don't even know if I'll have time. There's only like 9 days left. Might just keep him for next season. And once again, can't roll an armor break to save his life. He has had shit dice as well as playing passively. You're just gonna stay there? Okay. He cannot break armor to save his fucking life. There we go, finally. Wrong square as well, because I would be fouling that dancer right now. I think that's why he's re-rolled that block. To foul. Wait, he's blocked his own route there. Oh, ho, ho. There he goes. Should have done that about 6 turns ago. Ungern has the wizard, Yak. Pavlaras doesn't have one. Hey! He's dead. Singolo, I think. Am I saying that right, by the way? Hang on, press pause. Is it Singolo or Singolo? Or some other version? I keep meaning to ask him. Singolo. Okay. Why do you keep blitzing that guy? He's obsessed with blitzing that guy. He's gonna foul him now, I guess. But the troll doesn't have a buddy. Oh, and that is what we're going to call a Kelsey move. Make your plan before moving your big guy. Hey! And he's got sent off for it. Yeah, more than fair, right? Take that swap any day. It's going for him. He's gone for it. He's got the one dice pow. And the God Scatter. Hey! Snaked it. However, it's still next to the tree. Is he going to blitz the tree here? I think he might. Ah, he finally broke armor on the tree. And then this guy's going to go for the foul if he makes the dodge. Oh, he doesn't make the dodge. He won in nines. Oh, rough. Hey, and he's failed the leap. Made it this time. Just a push, though. And he's out as well. Right, those are not guards, though, so this guy can definitely blitz the dancer here. Like, completely for free. Both of them have been chucking rerolls out. Gets a full pow. Delightful. And a Kaz. From a gobble. Oh, and he's 3 dicing him? Okay. I preferred the dancer. No armor break again. Used all the good dice on his GFIs. Yeah, I get it, but the dancer's the problem for this reason. Like, the dancer can't make it if he's on the floor. It's not me playing, senpai. It's a cup game. That was not... That was a... It's 3 dice in him. Got him. Cased him. All down to the pickup now. Oh, he's 1 in 9 the pass. Oh, rough. That's the end of that. Congratulations, Pavlaras. Commiserations. He won in 8, rolled 2 2s. So, yeah. I always do that, even though it's... Commiserations, Ungern. It was a bit messy, wasn't it, that game? Didn't like a bunch of the plays. I genuinely think Ungern should have blitzed the dancer at the end. Crazy that he didn't, because that's the guy who has a chance of taking the ball, and that's exactly what he did. The catcher was nothing. The catcher can't do anything without the dancer. It's not like the catcher was taking the ball. Silly. Absolutely silly. Yeah, on defense, he was horribly passive. On offense, he was better. I think he should have gone offense, yeah. I think it's standard to just go defense without thinking for good players. But I think sometimes going on offense is totally... not even if you're an all-about removals team. In that game, against only 11 woodies, I think... If his offense that happened in the second half had happened in the first half, it would have been crazy, right? He was down loads of players. He would have had to go on offense with his with like 7 players or something and no Apo. I wouldn't have put the saw on, Shorty. I would have kept the saw for defense. With a jump up tackle palmer, I would have kept the saw for defense. If the saw was going to be on, and I don't think it should have been, all it does really on offense is ball hugging. It just wanders around with the ball carrier to discourage a ball blitz. But against this team with Ad 6, he leaps in on a 2+, dodges out on a 2+. He's never ending up standing next to the saw anyway. So I would just keep it for defense. Because hopefully you've taken out a bunch of the chaff on your own offense, and your saw will have a chance to blitz those blodgers that he's got. The two dancers, the catcher. Choices were weird, to be honest, man. It's that the saw and a merc thrower is an odd choice. I don't mind the saw, but he did have 2 tackle mighty blow of his own. Yeah, if you're going to go defense first, go aggro. No, he had his own thrower, Shorty. That was a spare thrower that he merked. Right, I'm going to play some ads. I'll be back in 2 minutes.